right, we got some pretty hype news right here with some Super Dragon Ball Heroes related news. As we know, we're getting the Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Hearts, and we're also getting this Rags character right here, which I think she's going to be free to play. But then we're getting a golden metal cooler and also a black Janemba, which I personally am indifferent because I don't follow Super Dragon Ball Heroes like that, but it is exciting to get new crossover characters and to actually have them revealed now. Now, the other question is, it was on the table in a lot of people's minds that we could possibly get a crossover or a Super Dragon Ball Heroes LR unit. Is that still a possibility? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, because these two being revealed as the last two units almost solidifies it as this is going to be what the featured units look like on the banner. Now, they could sneak in an LR, but don't know for sure. We'll have to wait and see. But this is pretty exciting. Now, Golden Metal Cooler, him coming to the scene could definitely buff the Wicked Bloodline category, even more so than how much they were already buffed during the worldwide celebration. This could get interesting with the Wicked Bloodline category and how good they will be after he comes out, depending on how good this unit is. Now, Janemba, I don't know where he's gonna have a place necessarily. Of course, with this celebration happening, or this collaboration, most of these units will be geared to work with one another within the crossover or Super Dragon Ball Heroes category. One of the more hype things is this down in the corner below. So we've got a free-to-play Extreme Z area for 5 different free-to-play units. And then we have a new Extreme Z battle for 4 premium units right here. And then we have a new Red Zone Super Dragon Ball Heroes edition coming as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at these units that are getting their EZAs. This first one right here, this is Unleashed Saiyan Cumber. He's actually a decent unit, so he stacks attack and defense, so he already has that going for him. Something that definitely could make him better is greatly raising attack and defense infinitely, especially since it's a free-to-play unit. It would not hurt at all to give a free-to-play unit that type of super attack effect. But as far as his kit goes, he could definitely see some improvement. I don't know if there's anything you could actually build on in his kit. This is kind of weird. All extreme class allies attack and defense plus 20% when attacking. So after he attacks, then he gives that support passive buff. I mean, maybe take that restriction away, do all allies key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 30%. Other than that, his kit's pretty basic. There's not much going on here, so there's a lot that they can improve, a lot that they could add with his Extreme Z Awakening. As far as Evil Genius Demon God Salsa goes, he already greatly raises defense for 1 turn, which is pretty good, especially for a free-to-play unit, and he seals super attacks. He already has that Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road vibes there. There's really not much to build on here either. He's pretty basic, so he's definitely needing improvement for sure. So an EZA will do him good depending on how they handle it. I'm pretty sure they're not just going to build upon what's already here. They're probably going to add a lot more to his kit, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm not particularly excited about this one because, well, he's on Time Travelers. Ooh, he's buffing Dragon Ball Seekers. That's good. That's actually pretty good. What's Cumber buffing? Oh god. Pure Sands, he's not ever gonna have a place on there. Time Travelers, maybe. Okay, so basically he's pretty much restricted to Dragon Ball Heroes and crossover and Time Travelers as far as any use he's gonna get. And then for Demon Goddess Poutine, she raises attack and defense for 1 turn and has a medium chance of stunning the enemy. It's already Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road vibes right there. To make her better, obviously you would need to change that to high chance, see what category she's on. Oh, Peppy Gals, yes, that would help Peppy Gals out so much. Other than that, Time Travelers, Dragon Ball Heroes, and crossover, that's pretty much what she's going to be useful on. I guess they could, they can increase this. They're probably going to like 20%. This right here, yes, this right here they could build on. Maybe make it key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 40%. I think that would be perfect for crossover category allies. That's something to build on right there, especially as a support unit that stuns and raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Pretty good. Okay. Yeah, she has a lot of potential there. This Great Saiyaman 4, he also raises attack and defense infinitely, so good for longer events. He gives us passive support of super class allies, key +2 and defense +30%. And then youth category allies, attack +30%. What could they change on this one? To be honest with you, I mean, they could just smash the super class and youth together. Ooh, is there any extreme youth actually? Is there any extreme youth? Because that wouldn't make any sense if there's no extreme. I mean, there's a few. I don't think there's enough to justify smashing that together though. Yeah, maybe getting rid of this youth category allies attack +30%, attaching that to the super class allies passive support part and keeping it that way, and then just adding a lot more to his kit here because it's pretty bare bones, not much to work with. He just needs stuff added to his passive to make him more interesting, to make him more runnable. He could definitely help youth. Ooh, Defenders of Justice, yes. Okay, youth and Defenders of Justice is what this Great Saiyaman 4 could definitely help, and special pose. Okay, I'm liking that. He could definitely be a very key unit or key member on those 3 categories, depending on how they handle his passive support and what they add to his kit. So he has some pretty good potential for sure. Then we have Om's third form, Unstoppable Evolution, causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. If you attach raise attack and defense, that'd be great. Extreme class allies. Okay, so he's almost like Great Saiyaman 4. Once again, just getting rid of the artificial life forms and doing extreme class allies, key +2 and attack and defense +30%. Once again, that's pretty much all we have to work with as far as what his EZA could look like. And then the rest, I mean, you're just gonna have to add a bunch of stuff to this guy to make him any good or anything near runnable. He could definitely help artificial life forms and power absorption. Those are 2 categories I think could get some help for sure. Depending on how they handle his kit, could definitely help those 2 categories out for sure. Now on to the premium units that you are going to have to get through an Extreme Z battle for, not just an Extreme Z area. This Goku right here causes immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Already pretty good for Super Battle Road. Maybe just raise defense on the beginning of his super attack, or raise attack and defense. Ooh, he guards all attacks, so he's already pretty good. Reduces damage received by 7% per Dragon Ball Heroes category ally on the team. Honestly, I don't know what they could build on that to make it better. That's pretty good, other than the fact that maybe change this to 10% so he gets a full 50% of damage reduction, and then adding more to his passive to have him, you know, get some flair going on in here. Also going to be Extreme Z Awakening this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and he greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense. I think greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn would be just fine. He disables enemy guard, probably change this to 10%. And of course, this Vegeta would be buffing Super Saiyan 3, Worthy Rivals, good one he can buff, Gifted Warriors, Defenders of Justice. I think that's pretty much all the main categories he would be buffing. Then we have this Super Saiyan Cumber, Giant Ape Cumber. He causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense. So you know what I'm going to say here. Either raise defense or raise attack and defense as a super attack effect. I think it would be good for him. But as far as his passive goes, he has a high chance of stunning super class enemies after receiving an attack. So there's not much to work with in his passive either. But he has a high chance of turning into Giant Ape when HP is 50% or less. Maybe they could bring that threshold up a bit, maybe to 70% or less or something like that. It's definitely helping out Giant Form, potentially Giant Ape Power. And then we have the Furious Researcher Super Few. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and seals super attack. See what his kit looks like. Attack and defense plus 150% when performing a super attack. Yeah, there's not really much to go off of here. I don't like the restriction on this per time travelers category ally on the team. I know they're trying to make it work with crossover units, but I guess it's not as bad as it could be, because it could say crossover category ally units, but instead it says time travelers, and that, you know, broadens the options there. But the fact is he's going to be buffing Exploding Rage and Battle Wits depending on how they handle his EZA as well. So there's some potential there for him to buff those two small categories and possibly help them. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one.